Cat got your tongue? Nope, just me. Hey, so it's been a minute. Sorry about that. I had planned to post at least monthly, but that worked out so well. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with school and just everything possible. So, I'm here now. I have time to record. So, hi. If you were ever wondering about how I got my username, it's mainly because of my insane love for cats when I was younger. I wanted one so badly, but my parents didn't think I was responsible enough. Very often, I would pull my parents into my room and pretend that one of my stuffed animal dogs was a cat, and I would show my parents how I would be such a good caretaker of a cat. But every time I tried, it would always be the same no. They had a point, though. Is maybe a few weeks earlier to that, I left an entire chocolate muffin out in my room. Our old dog walked in and ate it without any of us noticing. She survived because we fed her so much bread until she just wouldn't eat anymore. That's actually what you're supposed to do when a dog eats chocolate. But my mom didn't like it. She felt like she was rewarding her. So, no cat for me. But how did I get one? Well, as we were going to the vet for our dog Shotzi's checkup, we noticed that there was a cage full of cats. 2 cats. Why were there 2 cats? Even the vet didn't know. Apparently for weeks now, the vet had been randomly getting boxes of cats left outside. It went on for months. So, I walked over to the cage and put my hand in. But one of the cats, he really liked me. Every single time I'd move my hand, he'd go to it. So I turned around and I immediately begged my mom for him. But she said no. So, I begged and begged so much that she got sick of it. She told me if we went home, and I got my grandma, my grandpa, and my dad's permission, we'd get him. So, when we went home, I immediately rushed to my grandparents, begging them for this cat. My grandpa said no. I've never heard him talk quicker. But, of course, me being 6, I was in tears instantly. It got so bad, my grandma turned to my grandpa and told him, out of all the pets our family has ever owned, when did you take care of them? So, it was a yes. Now, it was my dad's turn. He didn't want to be the bad guy, but he also didn't want to let me have a cat. So, what'd he do? He said yes. Because I had no time to process what this cat's name should be now that I had him, I named him Link. You know, the Legend of Zelda character. But he wasn't actually named after The Legend of Zelda. He was named after another YouTuber's cat, who was named after The Legend of Zelda. My mom often recounts the stories of when we first got him, how weird she thought he was. Out of all her cats that she'd ever owned, he was the weirdest. He would sit at the corner of the bed where no one could touch him, and he would stare off right into space. And apparently, I taught him how to play tag. I would push him, and I would run, and he would chase after me, hit me, and run again. Neither my mom or I understand how I taught him how to do that. What I do remember, however, is that I thought it would be so cool if he knew how to open a door. But he's a cat. He doesn't listen. So, I gave up on that hope. Years later, he knew how to open them. It got so bad we had to change a doorknob. But he also opened that one. We don't know how. I never taught him how to open that kind of door. No one did. We don't know how he gets in there. No one has ever seen him open that door. But the door is always open, and he's always sitting in there looking back at us. He knows he's not allowed to. But he won't even try and hide the fact. Honestly, we're just thankful the only door he wants to open is my old bedroom door, and not the front door. Honestly, I'm so thankful that I was actually allowed to keep him, since my mom regularly told me that he would go to someone else's house if I didn't take care of him. Well, he didn't. He just became my mom's cat. Sorry, Mom. All that did was just take away the job I had, but he still stayed with me. Sorry, Mom. So after all of that, my parents decided one weird cat was enough. Until a few years later, my mom was informed by her cousin that they had found a litter of kittens with no mother. Since her cousin was actually allergic to cats, we offered to house them until they found actual homes. Unbeknownst to me, my mom planned to keep one of the cats, calling him George. Though my dad later admitted to liking the coloring of another cat. Okay, so they agreed on keeping 2 of them. 3-cat household. That's manageable enough. Well, when we were giving away 2 of the kittens, We learned that if a kitten was given to a home with no other pets, they could possibly fail to thrive, making it more likely for them to pass. And there was 1 cat left. Okay, so now we have 4 cats in total. My parents thought since the 3 were brothers, we should name them accordingly. So, we now had Larry, Mo, and Curly. Sorry, Mom, you'll get your George one day. So now I really do live up to my username. I have 4 cats. Thank you for watching. If you have any video suggestions, or pet stories of your own, please do share. I'll try and reply to every comment I can. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, which is hopefully going to be in the near future. Bye!